Jake, where are you right now? What is that? Is that the office? Is that home base?
No, it's not. It's not The Office, man. This is Barnhill Team HQ right
The
here. This
HQ,
is
the
where all the magic
Beehive,
happens back here.
coming live from the ranch. Is that what you call it? The HQ?
HQ, baby.
We're drinking from the shore.
Looking up, my desires are on sight. Gotta keep grinding, make sure that it lasts forever, not only one night.
Hey everybody, what's up? It's Noah from Cola REI, famously hot real estate group. We're halfway through the year. It's June. I hope you're hitting your goals. I hope you're making offers this week, making money, being productive, or not. It's summertime. It's summertime. We just did Drift Jam, right? I don't know. Maybe after Drift Jam, now you're like, all right, I gotta get back on it, right? And put in some offers and make some money. But I'm real excited for what's happening in real estate, and I've got a couple houses I'm ready to put on the market here. And so what do? I pick up the phone, call my favorite agent, say, hey, what's going on? What's the market looking like? Is it still famously hot? What's going on? So great news from Jake, and I'm going to share that with you. In fact, I'm not going to share it with you. We're going to bring him on to the stream. So let's welcome Jake from Real Estate, Jacob Barnhill. Jake, what's up?
What's up, guys? Yeah, it's June, dude. It's crazy. And the market is even hotter than it was before. I got some great updates for you guys today, so I'm excited.
Awesome, man. Awesome. Love it. We're looking forward to it. So, everyone's always wondering, like, is now a good time to sell? Is now a good time to list my properties? Are the deals still out there? I know the deals are out there because we make the deals, but what's going on in the retail world with real estate right now?
Yeah, so I've got residential home sales for you guys, and I wanted to start with, can I share my screen? I think it would be easy. Reviewing, if we look at the past years here, and to kind of knock out COVID as a reason why, we're going to look higher in the amount of homes that actually sold so far this year, based on the amount that sold by month last year. We've seen the amount of homes that have actually sold from 2018 over 13,000, just over 14,000 in 2019, and then almost 15,000 in 2020. So those keep going up. COVID did not slow us down, right? I mean, maybe it did a little bit, but it still went up from the year previous, right?
So it's not that there's no houses, it's just that they're flying off the shelf.
Right. Yeah. And I really want to highlight that fact that it's not that they're right. Exactly what you said. They're going so fast. Average days on market, I don't think I have on here, but I know from my memory, normally, because I would do listing presentations in front of people, and I would be market's about 50, 60 days on market, right? And then I would usually be, for our team, like 20, 30 days on market or less sometimes. So I remember doing that, and I remember that's where we would hover. But if we look at let me see, year over year monthly sales. So if we go down here, where am I at? 25 days on market. I actually pulled this out for last month for May. The average is 25 days on market, right? Also, if we look at list to sell price, this was also something I would compare myself to the market when I was doing presentations. Normally the market, the last few years I've been in real estate, it's around 97, 96% list to sell price from what the property actually goes on the market to what you actually get. Now that market is doing what we were normally doing back then. It's 100% on average for residential home sales. So pretty kick butt if you're rehabbing that property. Also, if we look at like expireds, we don't see a lot of expireds. This was as high in the last 10 years as 28%.
Wow, I believe
the properties would actually expire. For May, we were this last month, we were at 1.11% of homes that actually expired. So if you guys have watched previous videos, we're normally our normal market's around 4,000. And I say normal, like what we've been used to the last, let's say 5, 6, 7 years, right?
Yeah.
And normally we're around 4,000 available at any given time. And 907 is what we had the beginning of the month when I pulled these numbers. So
907.
Yep, 907. And then solds went up 8.8% from 1140 May of last year to 1240 this year. And our average price went up 15.1%. So a little behind last month, I felt that we had a little less inventory with the Memorial Day holiday. I really felt that with a couple buyers that I've been working with. So we may just not have seen as much helping drive that price up. But either case, we're a little bit behind 15.1 from 17.2 last month. Still, it's going up. We're at an average of $262,000 in the Columbia marketplace for residential homes.
It's never been that high.
Never been that high. Never been that high. So
I'm selling tomorrow. My own place. Let's go.
It's crazy, man. So another little treat that I kind of extracted from the numbers is where is all the inventory in what price points? So
oh yes, this is the good stuff. Okay.
Yeah. So I actually, and these include condos, and I actually looked at both. This is all residential sales, and it gets a lot more heavy. I want to say almost 50% of this first price bracket up to 100,000, which of course there's a lot of condominiums around Columbia that are in the $50,000-$60,000 range. So that was about 50% of these were condos roughly. And then it started backing out from there. And I want to say it was around 10% of this top price bracket. So the condos are a small section of this that kind of de-escalate as we go up in price point, of course. So 107 from 0 to 99,000, just under 100,000. And then that 100,000 to just under 200, we have 209 residential homes available.
Okay.
And then 302 available from 200 to just under 350. And then 350 on up, we have 263. So when I get a buyer who's over 200, I'm happy. I'm like, hey, I know where all the inventory is, right?
Would you say like most buyers where are they, like what price points? As like an investor, we focus on, the biggest buying pool. So if people come in, we have the most buyers available as well, right? Like I'm not going to focus necessarily on $1 million houses as an investor because there's not that many people that are going to be buying those types of properties. What's the sweet spot price point that you see from an investor standpoint too?
Man, I mean, you want a fire sale and freaking like selling that thing on eBay and the price just goes way out the roof. You know what I mean? If you can stay under the 200,000 on your ARV, that's where it's at, man. That's where the majority of people are looking for a residential single family home where there's really a lot of pent up demand for families that want to get a home. And that includes move up buyers, move down buyers. I mean, it's just a pot that is in super high demand, even though we see a lower number in the under 100, of course, but still a lot of what you're looking for and your end buyer with your flips and stuff, that 100 to 200 price point, man, is super hot.
Got it. Love it. All right, cool. Thank you.
Yeah. I got a buyer right now, 135. Not fun. I've been waiting for, I think one came on the market in the last 3 weeks. That was like what she wanted. And it was like, they already had 3 offers as soon as it went under on the market. And, they were well over what she could afford. And it's so competitive. And that was the only thing that came on the market in like 3 weeks, 3 weeks. Yeah. So, and that was like $135,000 price point. So, anywho, what other questions you got? I got one other treat.
What's going on?
Keeping Current Matters. So, Keeping Current Matters actually. Here, I'll still share my screen here. So they wrote this article. I like Keeping Current Matters. They got some great articles, and they were talking about this article. Where's the housing market headed? Yeah. And they got Realtor.com quoted here. As homes continue to sell quickly in what's normally the fastest moving time of the year. This is in contrast with 2020 when homes sold slower in the spring and faster in September, October. Of course, we know with COVID, that makes sense. And while we expect fall to be competitive this year, seasonal pattern is likely to be more normal, with homes selling fastest roughly now until midsummer. So I think there's a lot of pent up confidence, a lot of pent up inventory still. And I think people are really, people are getting their COVID shots. People are more comfortable with, I think one of these people quote, people are more comfortable with people coming through their homes. So NAR talks about sellers who've been hesitant to list their homes as part of the personal safety precautions, maybe more encouraged to list and show their homes pretty much what I was just saying. And then they got a chief economist over at realtor.com. And she was talking about that there's more homeowners than normal planning to list their homes for sale in the next 12 months. So we might see that intensity, is the point she was trying to make, diminish a little bit. We're still going to see a seller's market, very strong, based on what these guys are saying, based on what I've heard. They still forecast from Freddie Mac mortgage rates will continue to rise through the end of next year. And they may see it go to 3.8, which still is not bad. So we may lose a few buyers in the marketplace.
Inflation's 4% at least. So like to get an interest rate at 3.8, it's like you're paying off. It's like free money.
Yeah.
Even if it goes up a couple, it's like, who cares? It's all,
yeah.
You know.
But yeah, I think with the combination of people's confidence in lots of different things, and then, we may lose a few buyers, with their affordability and the rates going up slightly, then it may be a little bit less intense. However, it's still going to be intense, still hot sellers market. So only time will tell.
Awesome, man. What's going on with you and like your team and everything? I bought some EXP stock this morning. I didn't buy it yet because the market's not open, but I placed the order for it. Yeah. So you got anything exciting going on? I love watching that side of the business too, not just the investing side with you.
Yeah. Here, I'll stop sharing my screen for a sec. But yeah, man, our team is we're getting ready to do a business planning workshop in July, and we're gonna unpack everything pretty much that we're doing in our business, everything from how we structure our weekly planners, the training that our guys will go through in script practice. We actually use one script for everything. We have different, introductions or whatever based on how people came in. But I know a lot of people want to know what to say, how to say it, how to get the most out of your CRM, which is a common question for a lot of people. What CRM, it doesn't matter. You just need to have a process to follow up mainly and stay in contact with people in a meaningful way. And we're going to go through our transaction management and all the way, how do we get referrals, get testimonials, and leverage that to have people come to us more than we're really chasing business. So
got it. I think I have something. That's the action oriented, right?
Yeah, action oriented. Yep.
I'm gonna show this on the screen here. Boom.
Awesome.
So, workshop July 8th. So I don't have my license, but I'm thinking about getting it again because I just love what you're doing. And
thanks.
I look back at all the houses that we've sold, that we flipped, that we've bought, and even though I work with different agents, I'm adding up all the numbers where it's like, lots of times I'm like, hey, I'm gonna put an offer in on this one, I'll get my agent to do it, and I start it's like $50,000-$60,000 just on the buy side from 2020.
Yeah.
And I'm like, God, so. Is this a workshop that anybody can do? Is it just for real estate agents, or could someone like myself come in that's thinking about getting their license and say, hey, look, should I re-up this or what?
Yeah, I think it's open for anybody. I think if you have a license and you're in, really, if you're in business, I think it's going to make sense. It's really tailored towards a real estate agent, but definitely, sure, I would say 70-80% of it you could duplicate in an investor's business.
Yeah.
It's business planning. Literally, I'm gonna show you how to do a business plan, whether you're making offers for you being an agent or making offers to buy houses on the back of a napkin. Like, it's going to be super simple. We're going to go over some national trends on conversions with all that stuff. Yeah. So I think it'll be really good for people that just want to get clear for the rest of their 2021 year.
Cool. And so it's July 8th.
July 8th. Yep.
All day, half day. What's it look like?
It's only going to be 3 hours. So we're going to pack it in. I'm going to have all kinds of free material you guys can take and plug into your business. It's going to be good stuff.
Got it. And so action oriented agent on Facebook.
Yep. And if you guys got questions, just hit us up. You know how to find me. You can either email me, Jacob@barnhillteam.com, or my assistant, her name's Kirsten, Kirsten. If you get that wrong, she'll be upset. It's not. Look
at us. It's like the news. Look at all these things I got here for you, Jake.
I love it.
I got the website, the phone, the workshop, Jake from Real Estate. We got it all.
Market updates.
Let's go.
We got it, man.
Dude, thanks so much. So it sounds like market's famously hot. We're in the right price points. Things are looking good. The whole country is looking at Columbia, South Carolina. I get messages every single day from people all over the states. wanting to put their money somewhere. And so thanks for doing your part to making it easy for the people to buy our houses and to sell our houses. So keep up the great work, man.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Thanks for having me on. If anybody's got questions about the market, hit me up. And that's all I got.
Awesome. All right. We'll see you next month.
On the front grill, raised a couple mil so I can make a deal. Now I'm feeling too trill, like it isn't real. Whether you in it for the love or the thrill, live life.